Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Starmade. If you have missed the previous episode, I highly recommend you to watch it. Together with a bunch of guys we have built the Mother Turret 2.0, which you can see here on the top once it has loaded fully in. It is ginormous, it is majestic, it is beautiful, and I would say it has been a full success apart from the fact that the turret doesn't really work because it gets itself stuck. Now unfortunately, getting itself stuck is due to a glitch and not due to a misconstruction on our part. So we will still have to do some tweaking around with this. However, when I went on the server today, something really strange happened to me. It showed me the same coordinates that you can see on the top right, -75, 29 and 40, that is my sector, but there was no mothership to be found and I had to search for it for quite a while actually, until I realized that it showed me the wrong coordinates. So up here, if you look, it showed me those coordinates even though I wasn't there. So I already thought we have lost the mothership completely, but there is actually a command to find it again. All you have to do is type in search and then the name of your ship. My ship is called Mothership. So you can see found mothership at -75, 29, 40, and when I saw those numbers I knew something went horribly wrong. So I teleported into this sector and then it showed me the right coordinates again and I actually found my mothership. I'm so happy about that. Anyways, I haven't spent too much time on fixing the turret just yet, literally no time actually. Oh geez, I love the trees. Thank you some guy for that. Anyways, we want to hop out of this ship core and we want to hop into the core of the turret and just check out whether or not I can actually move it around now. Okay, so that is good to know. Let's maybe zoom out a little bit so that we have a better angle. Oh yeah, it is brilliant. I just love it. Let's see, can we get like a better angle? Oh, not really. Maybe if we zoom out even more and right shift click. Yeah, there we go. Now we can have a good look at it. If I shoot, yep, that is the damage beam. Then we have a missile computer, which we, oh man, look at this missile formation. It is just beautiful. And then last but not least, we have a cannon computer, which can shoot continuously. And you can see we have way more than enough power in order to accommodate those shots. So that is pretty cool, I have to say. But I do not think we are actually going to take this on another test spin. I have to do some tweaks, mainly taking apart some of that stuff right here. Just giving the turret a little bit more freedom so that we can ensure that it doesn't get stuck anymore all the time. Otherwise it's just a freaking useless thing. However, I thought what we actually should do is not only attach this thing right here, what we should do is make a copy of it and maybe also attach it to the sides and the bottom of the mothership. So if I think about, oh man, the gun is pretty large, I have to say, but I don't know, maybe we can attach one here on the sides of the thrusters and of course as well symmetrically on the other side, or should we rather put it on the top of the thrusters? I'm not sure yet. And what happened with those antenna-like legs? Every time I end an episode I totally forget about those. It never occurs to me to actually do some more work on this. Oh, the circle of destruction is still right here. Another set of turrets we could potentially install at the bottom. You know, like right here where the thrusters are, we have plenty of space. I think we could fit one turret in there. And that should be good. It will be able to face backwards as well. It can shoot enemies that are below it. And then the turret on the top can take off enemies above it. But we have to make sure that they don't get stuck. Yeah, and before I forget it, there's actually one more thing we need to do. We need to finalize the shapes of those wings, and I'm not yet sure how I want to do that. I kind of fancy to get more of those turrets. I mean, come on, we just have to do something about that. So maybe we actually hop out of the build block and we make a bunch of copies of that, and we're gonna have to buy those at a shop again. So maybe if I hop into here, we go into the default position and I want to catalog this baby. So save blueprint, this could be the turret top. right? Or actually, let's call it the mother turret top, so that I know what I'm talking about. Right, okay, so we got that sorted. Now let's hop out. We need to find the core of the first module, the bottom. And oh man, this is so majestic, this is so beautiful. All of the force fields, I just love it. Let's hop into that. And we also want to catalog this baby with mother turret bottom. Beautiful. Now the only thing that I need is a rail turret axis point wherever I want to build my additional turrets, which is great, of course. Oh man, everywhere I go I see things that are half finished. Anyways, are we nearby a shop? No, not really. Oh man, that's gonna be really difficult to dock those things. So maybe what we should do is go back into this building block and let's see, what did I do here? Oh yeah, there we go. We have a rail turret axis and then we simply have to, yeah, it should be working out. All right, first things first, we want to set the correct symmetry plane. Now we need a rail turret axis. Where is it? Where would we put it? Maybe at the bottom, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it right at the bottom, possibly in the center. Holy cow, what is the center of this thing? No freaking idea. I just know that we want the arrows to be pointing towards the front of the ship. Maybe right here. But first I have to figure out whether or not this is the center. Okay, there we go. This is our turret axis point. We should have the same thing on the other side, hopefully. And what I have to do now is move the mothership closer to a shop so that we can buy those modules. And then hopefully we will be able to somehow dock those things, though it might be difficult. Okay, there we go. We are flying the mothership. Where is the freaking shop? There we go. Where are you? Of course, we will have to turn around for like ever. Come on, turn. Turn. Where's the freaking shop? Oh, look at all the asteroids. This is crazy. I actually kind of fancy shooting them. However, there we go. The shop is actually still 3,000 meters away. I didn't expect that to happen. However, look at all the freaking asteroids. All we have to do is fly a little bit backwards and then maybe we can take them apart, right? How is it that I can only see them when I press shift? I mean, look at that. I should be... yeah, I should be able to see them, but we are too far away and therefore it's not rendering in, I guess. So I'm just backing up slightly. There we go. The first one is coming. I just have to get back a little bit more. Okay, but now I'm confused. Finally. Hey, look at that. It's not rendering in properly. It's crazy. It's like little chunk errors. There we go. Finally something we can take apart. We're of course gonna use the salvage computer in order to do so. Give me that beautiful asteroid. Of course it will not be able to kind of keep up with all the blockage, disappearance. Beautiful. One asteroid is gone with 3 charges, mostly because I wasn't able to aim properly, but I'm pretty happy with that. However, first of all, I want to try out to actually dock those turrets. So we have 3 of our freaking huge big turrets that are gonna take enemies apart. And who knows, maybe in a later episode we could also go with a bunch of friends, each one hopping into a core block of the turret. So we could have like 3 people steering the turrets and 1 person steering the mothership. I mean, that would also make for a nice pirate battle, don't you think? When not everything happens automatically, but you also have to do something. Did something about the skyboxes change? I mean, this looks beautiful. All of the electric clouds or whatever they are, I have no great understanding of space if you didn't realize. But I'm very curious and eager to learn actually. Right, I wonder if we could make the mothership a little bit stronger or faster if we placed more thruster blocks. We probably can, but I would assume that with a certain mass comes also a certain limitation. Okay, there we go guys, we almost made it. Man, we were so freaking far away, I surely didn't realize. The planet is further away from the shop than I anticipated. However, now we should be able to theoretically stop the mothership, then move out of it. Let's see, can we still access the shop? No, look at that, the shop is still so freaking far away. This is incredible. Just move this past the shop. Are we even moving still? Yeah, there we go. And maybe right here we stop. How does that look? Oh, navigating the mothership. Oh, look at that, we're actually approaching our first turret, which, I mean, come on. This first turret was also pretty hilarious. But there we go, I think this should allow us to get out of the ship core and still access the shop. The shop is still 100 meters away. This is crazy. Right, so there we go. Let's get outside of here, and we should be close enough to the shop to purchase our first turret part. Now, from experience, I know that those things might actually spawn away pretty far, but we shall see. So catalog, mother turret bottom is what we first need. We can buy it or admin load it. I guess we're just gonna buy it for the time being. Ah, so that's pretty cool. We did receive a blueprint from this, and we could right click it if we had the proper materials. But because we have worked with an infinite shop, the materials are crazy on that thing, so we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do instead is admin load that baby. Can we do that? Mother turret bottom and whatever heck the number is. Where did it go? I have no idea. There we go. Mother turret bottom. Where the heck are you? Over there, 287 meters away. Ooh, actually it copied the whole freaking thing. That is quite amazing, astonishing even. So if we have a look at that bad boy, the arrows are also pointing forwards. Now I wonder, will we be able to move around with that thing? Because I'm not sure if we do have thrusters on the bottom part as well. But still, we have to try it out. We just hop into the ship core, no thrust and probably also no power. Okay, that is no problem. We can totally do something about that, even temporarily. We have a bunch of power modules, and the only thing we need is thrust, really. Which of course I forgot to take with me, so that is something we'll have to fix. I just have to get back to the shop close enough, and we will be fine and dandy. Right, there we go. I'm back from my journey. I got now 5,000 thruster modules, which are way more than enough. Place a bunch of power capacitors. It doesn't matter, it's only gonna be temporary anyways. And power reactor modules, I'm not sure how many we need in total just to get a few thrusters working. But there we go, we're gonna attach our thrusters right here, make them a little bit longer and wider. Okay, so let's see what that already did. Maybe we don't even need too much, you know. Okay, yeah, we're actually moving at 0.2 meters per second. And we can rotate ourselves around. That is good, so maybe we can already face into the direction of the mothership so that we can get a better indication how far we still have to travel. Right, there we go. We are gonna attach this baby to the right side first. Oh yeah, we have to do something about the energy. The recharge rate is horrendous. We have to make some kind of a mini reactor right here. Charging already much quicker. So let's do this again. We're gonna move forward. No power left for thrusters. Oh man, that is annoying. Okay, you know what? I got enough of that. We're just gonna take this freaking rail docker and we are gonna align ourselves in the exact way that we want. Come on, stop all movement. Let's check it out. Oh no, this is not exactly what we want. We want to be facing like so and then turn around so we are facing the bottom. Oh yeah, beautiful. Then let's have a look around again. Okay, that's good. And now I'm gonna approach with the freaking mothership. At least we only really have to do this twice, right? For both turrets and not 4 times for the bottom and the top respectively. So we want to move, oh geez, where do we want to move? To the mother bottom turret. And we want to avoid the shop. Where is the shop even? Why does stuff not load in? This is so freaking annoying. I want to see stuff. This is something I really hate about Java games, man. Freaking chunk loading. Really, I mean, look at that. I really don't enjoy this anymore. Come on, I cannot look around, and depending on the angle you look at that. The shop is gone. The shop is there. The shop is gone. No, not funny. Okay, there we go. At least I found the bottom turret with the mothership. That is good. So we will have to move up slightly, I guess, and then just go ahead and move forwards if that is gonna be possible at all. Anyways, I'm just gonna go back into the mother turret, and now we have to try to kind of manage it from here. Like, zoom out slightly, and then we can like aim the docking beam. Yeah, that is great! But we will still have to move slightly backwards with 0.4 meters per second apparently. Okay, now I moved around the thingy. Let's zoom a little bit closer. There we go. We can see the docking station. Maybe we will be able to hit it. No, we cannot reach yet. Come on, reach it. Reach the docking station. You see, like in a private situation, I would have stopped playing this game like half an hour ago when I started this freaking project, and it turned out to be the the most frustrating thing that I've ever done in Starmade. Okay, there we go. I increased my power slightly. We should now be able to dock. Are we not close enough yet? Yeah, there we go. Desperate times require desperate measures. There we go. Let's get rid of that freaking stuff now. And I want to have a proper look at this before I go ahead and cry myself to sleep for today. Okay, there we go. I've gotten rid of everything and we now finally have our turret right there. Of course, we don't want to have a look at it as such. We want to have a look at it from a proper perspective from the mothership. So we are making our way in a ship core a little bit further out, and now you can get a better grasp of what I'm going for. We have one turret on the top, two of those bad boys on the bottom, and I think they actually fit nicely. They are not too large for the one. I was a little bit afraid they might be. And then we might be able to have some different sorts of turrets on the wings. That shall be good. But other than that, I would say we're gonna wrap up this episode at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me your suggestions for the next episodes down below. If I have a concrete idea what to go for, then it's a lot easier to actually go for an episode. So it will surely help if you give me some feedback what you want to see. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you want to see the turrets in action. That is something that will come anyways. I'm not sure yet if in the next episode I kind of would like to take a few people with me and kind of go on a pirate killing spree or something. But other than that, have a great time and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.